Hi guys, I'm Gasha. Welcome to the channel and welcome as always to our coffee times. Today we welcome a new t-shirt to my t-shirt collection, and it is this one here. When I saw it, I knew it had to be mine. It says "Coffee is my poison," and we have here a girl that looks like Wesley Adams. And I got this one out of Etsy. I normally don't buy too many new clothes. I like to buy secondhand, but you know, at least I'm supporting an artist on Etsy, and they only print on demand, so absolutely love it. If you're looking for it, I think it's a German company on Etsy, but you might still be able to get it shipped. Absolutely love it, love it. I just feel represented.
It's coffee time.
Alright you guys, so today we're here to talk about my minimalistic TBR pile for the month of November. So October has been a struggle. I still struggle a lot to get some reading done because my days are very busy. I wake up early in the morning and I'm just doing things all day, and when I have a break to read, I'm just so tired that I barely get any reading done. So I just don't want to set up myself for failure. I know it's the Evil-a-thon, but like I said, I'm not going to be able to participate myself this year, which is really hard. First, I didn't have a proper spooky season. Now I also don't have the Evil-a-thon, but I'm just trying to focus on next year. So I just need to get everything done for the move. So anyways, I still selected a couple of things that I would like to read, and I'm here to talk to you about it. The first one is actually a short horror story compilation, which I thought would be great for me to squeeze in some stories here and there. And it is one that I received for review, and it's also about women in horror, so even more excited about that. And it just was released on the 31st of October, so just for Halloween season. So it's also a new release, and I can tell you a little bit more about it. And it is called Don't Break the Oath, Women of Horror Anthology Volume 4, and it was edited by two wonderful women. One of them is Janine Pipe, which is the one that contacted me through Twitter and asked me if I would like to review these, and I said of course. I don't know when I'll have time for it, but I really want to read this. So this is basically 23 authors from all around the world with different horror stories, and I absolutely love the cover. I love the name, and I'm really excited. Also, these kind of compilation might help me discover some, you know, authors whose writing style I really enjoy. So I'm gonna have maybe a new discovery of a favorite author. We shall see, but I will report back on these short horror stories. Also, it seems that all of these stories are kind of around the same theme, are around like sacrifices and the devil. And I read here, it's like blood sacrifice, pacts with the devil, demonic encounters, torment, and obsession. So I'm like, yes please, it sounds actually pretty good. The next book that I have on my TBR is The Deathless Girls by Kieran Millwood Hargrave, and as far as I understand, this is a book about two twin sisters that one day are being kidnapped and enslaved by some guy, and while they're there they make friends with another girl called Mira that also had been there enslaved for a while. I'm unsure if this is a vampire book or not. I don't want to read the reviews because I'm probably going to get spoiled, and I want to go into it without knowing too much. But this is one that has been on my radar since it came out, and I'm just really intrigued. So I'll report back with this one. All I know is that in Goodreads it's kind of mixed if I take a look at the ratings. But I don't really know much more about that, so we will have to discover it together. And to keep a little bit a vampire theme throughout the month of November, I have decided to put on my TBR pile a Diary of Blood by S.T. Gibson, and this is a reimagination of Dracula's Brides, which I thought was fantastic because there's so many like reinterpretations of Dracula, but what about the brides and, you know, the other people that he affected? So this one is based on a character called Constata, I think, and she is on the verge of dying when she's rescued by Count Dracula, and of course she's turned into a vampire. And at the beginning, she's really grateful to him and she's really in love with him because he's basically given her life back. But then she starts to notice how cruel he is and the things that he does that are evil. So she feels a little bit conflicted between the love that she has for him and the bad things that he's doing. So I'm really interested about this one. I think this is the one that I am most excited about this for this TBR pile, because I have read a couple of, you know, reinterpretations and sequels or prequels of Dracula, but I don't think I've ever read anything that was specific to their brides and the way that they felt. So I'm really excited to explore it. And then I decided to pick a book that I am also really excited about, that there is a limited series coming on Netflix, and you know, being something that I'm really excited about, maybe will motivate me to read it. And that is The Midnight Club by Christopher Pike. Rotterdam Home is a place where the terminally ill teenagers are being sent to die. And some of them decide to create something called the Midnight Club. So they just meet and talk, and they made a pact, which is whoever dies first from the group has to come back as a ghost to contact them. That's all I know. But I'm really excited because this is going to be also adapted for Netflix by Mike Flanagan, whom we love. I mean, I need to get like a t-shirt that says, you know, in Mike Flanagan we trust. I think they exist. I think I tried to get one once, but the shipping here costs the same as a t-shirt. So it's like $30 t-shirt, $30 shipping. So I end up paying $60 for a t-shirt, which is a little bit much. But I hope that someday they're available somewhere that I can order them, because honestly, Mike Flanagan has been one of my absolute favorites for the last couple of years. So I'm really excited to dig into this one because I think it's also quite a well-known Christopher Pike book, and I have never read it. So it's also going to be perfect for me to see if I really love the story. I absolutely love the premise. So I'm hoping to really enjoy it. And since I have already packed most of my books, I could not find any other vampire book that was short that I could just add to the pile. So I just decided to go with something really short that I'm really intrigued about, because this is a book called Mystery, like Shiver's Mystery by Terry Derry. I tried to look this up, and apparently Terry Derry created a series of books that are inspired on like true events. He has, I think, several collections about it, and some of the stories are basically taken from things that actually happened, and probably they're a little bit fictionalized as well. So I'm really intrigued because I just came across this on eBay and decided to get it because it looked really intriguing to me. And since I really like true crime, true stories, and true sighting of ghosts and things like that, I was like, why not? Let's give it a try. So hopefully if I enjoy this one, I'll be able to find more books by the author. Alright guys, so here you have it. This is a short video. This is my small short TBR pile for the month of November, plus the short horror story compilation that I'm going to be reading on my Kindle, which is going to be great, so I can take it with me anywhere so that I can keep reading. And yeah, it's not been the best months for me when it comes to reading, but I know you guys understand that currently I have so many things going on that it is nearly impossible for me to catch up with everything. It's already a struggle enough to try to put up content because my days are crazy at the moment. So hopefully you still enjoy the videos that I am able to put up. Hopefully you really enjoy the Evil-a-thon this year and have a lot of fun reading some horror. I've seen some people doing like TBR pile videos and tagging me on Insta and Twitter, and you know, I just get so excited when I see that, when I see people that are actually super engaged and wanting to fill the prompts, and it's just it warms my heart and it reminds me of what I do this, you know, readathon. And I'm really excited for next year when I can go all out and I can do lives and all of that, so it's gonna be great. But for now, this is what, you know, we're dealing with, so I hope you still have fun doing it. Please keep tagging me, keep letting me know what you're currently reading for the readathon, and I hope to see you guys as always in our next coffee time. Bye.